highly intelligent people prefer to be alone. Do you often prefer staying home rather than going out with friends? If you answered yes, I think it's safe to say that in general, you feel more comfortable being alone than doing things with others. While many people value relationships, friendships, and spending time with people they really like, studies indicate that those with higher IQs are happiest when they have less social interaction. There are several explanations for this, and in this video, we'll look at 9 common reasons why highly intelligent people prefer to be alone. Number 1, they value productivity. People usually work well in groups because they are able to use their collective strengths to compensate for their individual weaknesses. For smart people, however, it can get frustrating as everyone else nitpicks on the minor details while they are way ahead of the pack, looking at the big picture. Intelligent people often choose to work alone, not because they don't like companionship, but because they believe they will get things done more efficiently. Number 2, they often have a different perspective. Since intelligence and curiosity go hand in hand, intelligent people spend a lot of time reflecting and observing. This allows them to gain deeper insight and different perspectives than those around them. Because of their unique perceptions and ability to recognize subtle patterns, they often uncover answers that others might easily miss, and they discover solutions that aren't obvious to most people. And that probably explains why those who think differently tend to be the most brilliant inventors and creative geniuses. Number 3, they are comfortable being different. Some will call them loners, strange, or unusual, but these people are completely comfortable with themselves and their own way of thinking. Their distinct personalities and thought patterns serve them well in their pursuit of their goals. Intelligent people are in their element when they're in solitude and take comfort in the silence since they have no one to answer to. Number 4, solitude helps them appreciate others more. Just because highly intelligent people prefer solitude doesn't mean they're all hermits. In fact, the vast majority of them genuinely care about others and are among the most generous humanitarians. It's actually spending time alone that enables them to develop a greater appreciation for others. Since they don't socialize with large groups on a regular basis, they have more quality time to spend with the few close people in their circle. This allows them to connect with others on a deeper level and understand them better. Number 5, they don't seek social validation. Validation is a basic human desire that exists regardless of one's level of intelligence. It is equally as important as acceptance. The difference is that most intelligent individuals do not seek it from everyone they encounter. Their small circle of friends provides them with all the validation they need. Smart people are typically self-assured enough to overlook negative opinions. They aren't desperate for approval, and they don't care all that much if other people like them or not. Number 6, they spend a lot of time reading. Reading is one of the best ways to increase intellect. It builds vocabulary, verbal skills, and general knowledge. Intelligent individuals are inclined to be avid readers who educate themselves by reading anything they can get their hands on. They enjoy learning about people, cultures, animals, history, and the world at large. And since reading requires peace and quiet, it's not something they can do when they're around other people, so they often seek out a solitary space to read. Number 7, they're not afraid of missing out. The fear of missing out refers to the unsettling feeling of anxiety that an exciting or interesting event may currently be happening elsewhere. Of course, this can affect anyone. However, intelligent people strive to find meaning in what they are doing at the present moment. This allows them to feel more fulfilled and satisfied. They simply choose to cherish the now instead of worrying about missing out on something else. Number 8, they often have different schedules. Intelligent individuals are more likely to have different sleep cycles than people with a lower IQ. Research shows a strong correlation between intelligence and bedtime. Basically, the later you stay up, the higher your IQ. This means that smart people tend to be night owls who prefer to work at night and sleep during the day. They generally reach their peak later in the evening, which gives them a burst of energy to devote to things like creative endeavors, invention, and imagination. As a result, their schedules don't always mesh with that of others, leaving them with less time to socialize. Number 9. They need more quiet time for decisions. Intelligent people understand that many decisions require careful consideration, and they prefer to have some space to process their thoughts. So they often ask for extra time to think about the situation before responding. They tend to gather as much information as possible and take their time to analyze things from every angle before coming to a conclusion. There you have it. While human interaction is supposed to make people happier, intelligent people seem to be more content being alone. Do you enjoy spending more time on your own? What do you think of this list? Do you agree?